Hey everyone, it's Mike. It's Saturday, October 24th, and I thought I'd do a little bit of a garden update. We had a really good harvest this year, and I've got an autumn garden growing right now, and thought I'd give you a look-see. This is a 8-foot bed of red cabbage. I started these from seed, and they're doing pretty good. So I got 5 of these plants in this 8-foot bed. Artichoke's taken off. It's really appreciating the cooler weather. If you remember here, I had a silage tarp. This is a 33 by 60 foot area, and I had that silage tarp on there for 8 to 10 weeks. Took it off, burned the grass that was on top. It was still pretty, had a lot of dead grasses and weeds in it, so I tilled the first 2 inches, which is probably a mistake, I don't know. Raked it smooth, threw in a 9-seed variety of a cover crop I got from True Leaf. I made some custom sprinklers to keep it wet, keep it growing, and you can see the cover crop's coming in really good. My plan is to let this grow. I'll keep mowing it. I'm getting a bagger for the lawnmower, and I'll take the green stuff and I'll compost it. I'm going to keep it mowed to about, I'll let it get up to like 2 feet high, and then the other one is just going to stay, that tarp's just going to stay there till summer, and I plant corn. That's all going to be corn next year. I stuck in a post for a hose reel that's cemented in the ground. I put in another water line. I was running water with my hose, about 80-foot hose all the way down here. Then of course I had to have all the hoses down here. So this is all going to change here real soon when I get the hose reel. These plants I bought at the farm store. This is some kind of, you can see my old sweet potatoes still coming up, but some cabbage I got from the farm store. They're starting to head up. This one's starting to head up over here, and that one's starting to head up over there. Got some broccoli. I hope you can see it through this netting. You should be able to, but it's huge. This is the biggest I've ever seen broccoli yet. Of course, I've never grown broccoli in the autumn before. Maybe that helps. But this whole bed was compost from Tyler Compost, and then I amended it again with some black cow, mixed it in there real good, put in some bone meal and some rabbit manure for the plants when I planted the plants. See their broccoli. That one over there is heading up. So I got one that's already growing ahead, which is pretty cool. This is some kind of cabbage I got from the farm store. You can see how big they are. They're huge. I think the reason, not only because it's autumn growing season, these are getting big, but this bed is 5 foot wide, so I gave each one of these plants 2.5 feet to grow in. And I think not crowding them like I did earlier in the summer when I had broccoli and cabbage over here in that 30-inch bed, and it was just too small, and I crowded them. I did 2 rows of them too, so I tried to do extensive gardening over there, and frankly that didn't work. Well, it worked, but not as well as this is going to be. Strawberries. I'm going to move these strawberries. I'm not keeping them here. I got to get them out of here. My acorn squash. You can see that it's seen better days, getting into its lifetime. But I mean, I've got to have about 24 to 30 acorn squash growing on here. I'm hoping the vines last long enough to ripen them all up. I love it. Acorn squash. Over here, I got this here is, I believe it's called red sales lettuce, and then I got 3 types of romaine right in here. This is chicory. I believe this is gift cabbage. These 6 plants are gift cabbage. Again, they got 2.5 feet each too, and all this stuff I started from seed. All this stuff I started indoors from seed, I should say. And then over here, got some rutabaga. This is the very end here, because rutabaga, these take a long time, longer than everything else. Will be the last things that come out of here. I swear by this netting, all the holes you see in the leaves, that was all done early on when I was hardening them off outside before planting them in the ground. They're not getting any damage from anything right now, and so I don't spray. Anyway, that's the garden update. So If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you later. Thanks.